things change, the more they stay the same. Our fiscal budget laws, um, well, at least the last two or three of them, have been designed to cover operations in 45 command areas. We all know that we're operational in a little bit less than half that. Multiple continents in one island chain. Speaking now 21 different languages and dialects. However, the way I design fiscal budget proposals, and the Imperial Council has chosen all these years to agree with me because they voted those proposals into law. Well, modified sometimes. I don't get everything I ask for. Sometimes I get more than what I ask for. Sometimes I get less than what I ask for. The Imperial Council is not a rubber stamp. They decide by their vote what the law in terms of our budget shall be. Our fiscal responsibility is set by them. Well, they have by and large agreed that we should have contingencies so that if there's a growth spurt within the Amexem-Moor-Empire into additional command areas, that we are fiscally responsible in how we go about doing that. If we were to come into the funds from business taxes and contributions and things of this nature into the Imperial Treasury to fund our fiscal budget laws in full, there are plans that will allow us to acquire equipment, materials, and supplies all across the planet that would save lives, improve the quality of lives, and transform the status quo for the melanated heterosexuals that come into the Amexem-Moor-Empire and our imperial interests, making for a better quality of life that our offspring can walk into and experience and inherit and build upon. I give honor and thanks for that. Part of doing this work is knowing how to properly prioritize. We have prioritized things in the fiscal budget laws every Earth year. The ability to take care of food growth operations on our own terms, no matter what happens across this planet. The ability to take care of a water source on our own terms in our command areas, no matter what happens on this planet. The ability to have independent electrical power generation and transmission if we have to, on our own terms, no matter where we are on this planet. The ability to maintain our systems for health and learning on our own terms, no matter what happens across this planet, anywhere we are on this planet. That has been and maintains being our priority. For the last 8 Earth years in our fiscal budget law, you will see the equipment, or at least some of it, for us to build, operate, and maintain our own World Wide Web, internet, and network, as well as our own cellular system. Since we already have our encryption in place, and it's gotten better since, and I give thanks for that too, the ability to put those things in place had to be prioritized. And where it is on our list of priorities is not on the front page, because we have to fund the ability to take care of, again, the food, the water, electrical power generation, and health and system for learning to our standards sufficient for our population. We have been struggling, in honesty, to get there. We have the bare minimum. We have improved in particular things. And we'll survive whatever stupid the global Babylon system is going to be doing. That they're doing now, what they'll be doing into the future. Whatever their captains of industry and their Davos and WEF guys, whatever they plan to do to those that contract into their stupidity, don't care about any of that. That's between them and those that contract into their stupidity. Leave us out of it. We're staying out of it one way or another on our own terms, and we're surviving whatever stupid they come up with. We have to bear in mind that the priorities do matter. when I'm satisfied that we have things in place sufficient for our population in all those areas, food growth operations, storage and distribution of said food, keeping it secured, keeping those that are armed to the teeth away from it. When I'm satisfied that we have that locked down all across the planet, where our feet tread, and the ability to treat our water wherever our feet tread, have our own independent electrical power generation wherever our feet tread, system for learning and system for health on our own terms wherever our feet tread. When we have those 5 things down, then we can discuss the funding of the portion of the fiscal budget laws that go into our ability to have our own cellular service on our own technology and our own uh, World Wide Web, internet, and network on our own system. The components, easy part. The components are readily available. Funding those components is only part of the issue. For example, with the cellular service, the way we do things, it's a matter of where we have the masts and how many masts we have and how we're able to place them, because that matters for the signal strength and the ability to boost and repeat signal. In terms of the internet aspect, our web, internet, and network scenario, that's different entirely because it requires us having the vessels that's inside the fiscal budget law, because some of those vessels are communication ships. Their job is to bounce and repeat signal and boost signal so that our internet can be global. We don't use, in our system, satellites. In our system, we don't use underwater cable. Don't need any of that. So those things are expenses, not just for the signal equipment, materials, and supplies. Again, some of that is done by communication ships. So having ships that stay out at sea in different places around the planet, that also is part of what we have to do and fund. And that's a larger expense in certain things over time. So we have things that have to be worked out in terms of what we fund, when and how we fund it. And I know that we're racing against the clock because of what fools are doing, what they plan to do to this planet over the next 7 to 10 Earth years. And we have to plot and navigate our course over, around, and through that stupid to make sure that all of us get through it. We just focus on doing what we're doing and blocking whatever stupidity they're doing. They can do what they want with those that want to participate. We just got to stay out of that stupid. And that's what our training is for, to make sure that all the nationals are able in their private capacity and official capacities to steer clear all across this planet, whatever stupidity them fools, the international banksters and their pals, whatever games they're running, steer clear of that stupidity.